Welcome back. In this video, we are going to solve a classic graph problem called minimum height trees. This is a very common interview question that tests your understanding of graph traversals and tree structures. First, let's understand what we mean by height. The height of a tree is defined as the number of edges on the longest path from the root node down to any leaf node. Crucially, if you pick a different node as the root, the structure of the tree hangs differently, and the height changes. Our problem gives us a tree structure with n nodes. We need to find which node, if chosen as the root, results in the minimum possible height. Essentially, we are looking for the geometric center, or centroids, of the graph. The intuitive approach is to just try everything. We could loop through every single node, pretend it is the root, and run a breadth-first search to calculate the height. Then we just pick the smallest one. However, calculating height takes O of n time. Doing this for n nodes gives us a complexity of O of n squared. For large graphs, this will be too slow. We need a faster way. Think of the graph as a physical object made of rope. If we were to light all the leaf nodes on fire simultaneously, the fire would move inward along the edges. The very last node or nodes to remain safe would be the center. This is often called the leaf peeling method. To implement this, we start by finding the outermost layer of the graph. These are the leaf nodes, which in a graph context are simply the nodes that have only one connection or a degree of 1. Once we have identified the leaves, we remove them from the graph. When a leaf is removed, its neighbor loses a connection. If that neighbor previously had 2 connections, it now has 1, meaning it effectively becomes a new leaf. We repeat this process in a loop. We take the current set of leaves, remove them, update the neighbor's degrees, and identify the new set of leaves. We are peeling the onion layer by layer. We stop when we have 2 or fewer nodes remaining. A tree can have at most 2 centers. If we were to remove these last 1 or 2 nodes, we would have nothing left. These survivors are our answer. This approach is incredibly efficient. Since we visit each node and edge exactly once during the peeling process, our time complexity is O of n. We also use O of n space to store the graph and the degree counts. This is the optimal solution.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.